5 versus 5. Let's see. Undying does have decay, so he's going to be very difficult to kill. Beastmaster will get the access. Reflection level 1 on multiple heroes. That's going to be a banger.
There's a nice one on Tofu. 0 armor, feeling pretty sad. And the physical right clicks from Bet Boom overwhelm the Skywrath Mage for first blood. Quinn trying to get away from them. Let's see if they've got another slow or the ability to stop him. It looks like the DK is going to slip into the trees, but the Wild Axe is hit. And Quinn is actually in trouble, cutting with the Quelling and the Tangos, but still dies.
Supports, getting the kills, getting some extra gold. I believe Toronto Tokyo used Blood Grenade as well.
But yeah, I think you're right. Like, sample size, of course, is very small. We're talking about, 20 games or so. Maybe 30. Reflection and Tombstone, early drops from Toronto Tokyo and Nightfall. Ace does die.
Very defensive until he gets level 6.
Yeah, and then the element of rune control, making sure that Storm doesn't get all those free bottle refills, even bringing the Skywrath Mage to guard the top rune. But now Tofu returns top, and they lose the Doom. Tofu might even die himself with a zombie chasing him. Nightfall just needs another hit on the tower. Can he find it? Sends illusions forward, but he won't finish off the Skywrath Mage. Tofu survives, and they do get a kill finally. Gaming Gladiators, not only one, but it looks like 2. Slowing Resolution to a crawl, and the Hellbear Shard Golem combo will bring him low. Not dead yet, but Celery with the impetus shot. Drag the wave across, try and slow down the push a little bit in the mid lane, but I think the catapult stayed and saved, getting chased down by all these stuns. Unfortunately for Celery, the Radiant Creep Wave is blocking his Centaur, but they get the kill anyway, thanks to Tofu.
Gotta have to think about this one because right now the safe lane tower, the bottom tier 1, where they are ganking Dyrachyo at the moment.
Yeah, they're gonna chase him down, kill him off. Nether Blast and Toronto Tokyo's rotation. Celery, we've seen this Enchantress output some serious damage numbers, and it looks like she's gonna stay alive a little longer thanks to the Nature's Attendants, bringing Tofu along. Get out the bolts and the concussive shot. Toronto Tokyo just gonna have to give his life up here to allow Resolution to escape. So, a decent trade in the end. Yes, you lose your Drow, but you get 2 kills off the back of it and defend your tier 1.
Gives you the entrance to the enemy Ancients. There's still other camps. Oh, save from Storm, but nice gust.
Yeah, just push them back. But again, Bet Boom bringing numbers down bottom to kill off Dyrachyo again. And GPK going in on Tofu. We'll find this kill eventually. Pop in the bottle, getting a couple more right clicks in. He can't get through the gate or up the hill fast enough. Save, blast him down. Now stick it out. You don't have to go back to Fountain. You can just stay there. Ace, he will get gone. A lot of magic damage coming his way, so the Vanguard not as powerful as he would have liked. Finished off by Nightfall. And GPK, once again, wants the +1, the cherry on top. Takes down Tofu. Oh, the trouble is Tofu's still level 5, actually. They need that Dragon Tail into Mystic Flare, and to try and deal with situations like this, where Dyrachyo is getting dived. They've got no reactions, no recourse. They just lose the Drow again.
In 15 seconds. That's a nice play. Tofu.
Jump on. You do get the catch on to the Beastmaster. And Resolution left completely alone. Well, Ace, he's going to be the sacrifice from Gaming Gladiators. Tries the TP, but the damage is overwhelming. 1 for 1. Both offlaners trading their lives, while Quinn and Tofu in behind enemy lines alongside Celery. Let's see if they can escape from this. Attempted courier snipe, not successful. And they will get in on top of Tofu. The Skywrath getting found out by the Storm Spirit. GPK, go on, one more. He'll find it in the end. Took a little more mana than he would have liked. Kind of goes out the window. Speaking of the TB, though, Ace has spotted him, throws the Doom onto Nightfall. Get in with Quinn, the Dragon Tail stun, and the Impetus shots landing. Looking for the TB, but the Glimmer and the Life Drain healing him back up. Might be able to turn asunder if he gets out of the Doom. Tofu dies, and in comes Bet Boom. They're looking for the turnaround. Quinn, the Roar is there, stops the TP, and
Sunder.
Ace. Oh, the Sunder now. Resolution will chase. Get in with the axes. Nightfall, meta form, and a few taps into the back of the head of the Doom. Takes him down.
Theoretically should work good because she pierces through his high base armor, but then again she is staying 6,000 net worth behind, so that's like an item and a half depending how much we value one item.
GPK T crept up, Stomp is there, and Ace gets the Doom down on the Storm Spirit. A little bit of a wild play, just a little bit of a hugely wild play from GPK there to go in, go out, and go back in again.
This is classic. This is what he's known for.
They'll kill off Celery, though, it looks like, trying to take down the Enchantress with a high ground Tombstone. Gaming Gladiators have no position to fight in this area anymore. Quinn is still looking for the potential jump alongside Tofu's Gareth Mage. It'll be a jump on the couriers, though. Kills off both of them. And that boom. Looks like they're not going to go full on that tier 2. They'll switch over to the Tormentor instead. Get one of these free shards while Gaming Gladiator is getting reflected. All of them. Ace moves in with his BKB, though. Quinn is there. Dragon Tail, Mystic Flare, stunning up and catching Rezo.
You get a Sunder off? Yes, you can.
The comes and the Sunder's there. They'll turn onto Quinn's DK now, and Nightfall. He doesn't have Meta form for another 20 seconds, but he does have Aegis and all these illusions. Ace comes in with another Infernal Blade, and Duracio's been standing his ground, pummeling with the multi-shots and the Frost Arrows, but it looks like he's going to slip away. Save confidence. GPK's back in. Long zip in. Finds Duraccio. GPK's arrived again. It was all a big bait. The big brain plays to the Storm Spirit.
GPK.
He dies so he can revive and come back into play. Dota 2. Another Ball Lightning aggressively, but doesn't find Quinn. The Enchantress is out, but the Doom is down. DK and Enchantress, the 2 survivors from the fight. And Bet Boom asserting their dominance on this left side of the map.
One side, there is zip in.
Yeah, go on the Enchantress. Why not? Get a bit of that damage forward. And 25% amp coming out of this Undying for Toronto Tokyo. The save is dying to an Ench illusion of the Terror Blade, but doesn't quite fall. And now the focus is switched back onto the buildings. And barracks crumbling. As Gaming Gladiators need another 10 seconds for Ace to respawn. Bet Boom will claim their prize.
Oh, let's see who's gonna die here. They're going for Tormentor. Save if he's far away. Okay, gonna pop that life drain. Making sure that he doesn't die.
And now smoking out of it.
Same spot.
Ooh. Quinn and Ace. Well, they've been scouted. They saw them. They know where they are. The Hawk is over the top and straight up jumping onto the Doom and the DK. The Doom falling quickly to the life drain of Save, and now onto Tofu. It should be a quick pick here. Cake gives him a bit of safety, but GPK closes the gap. Got a bit of vision in on him. I need a bit more mana on the Storm Spirit to actually get there on top of Tofu. They'll find him in the trees eventually. And now the chase is on for any additional targets they can find. And you were right. Look at the slow. Quinn realizes he can't move anymore. Has to TP home. That's difficult though. Quinn making the decision just to jump in onto Nightfall. Duraccio trying to open up. The roar is there from Rezo. And Glimmer Cape, the save on the Drow Ranger, allows her to stand and now turn and get a bit of damage in. But Nightfall is so tanky. Walks it all off. They lose the Enchantress. Another Dragon Tail on the Beastmaster with a 4-stab away. As Bet Boom, they're barely doing anything, just allowing the natural damage to flow out from them. But Storm Spirit does get caught. With the Doom and the control, GPK's dead for 60 seconds, and they've glimpsed the final barracks. No Mega Creeps yet for Bet Boom. And Gaming Gladiators holding their base. The big dragon from Quinn, slow as he is, still giving chase as Save finished off the range racks in the end. They just get completely blown up. And GPK just goes in with an Aghanim Scepter. Pays for itself already, and Duraccio slowed down. Scotty's hitting into him, and the Tombstone well placed. He needs to be focused down by the Drought. You can't hit heroes. You've got to hit the building that Toronto Tokyo's placed in front of her. And meanwhile, the tier 4s are dying. Gaming Gladiators, they've held on for now, and Toronto Tokyo doesn't get the 4-stab over the cliff. But another jump from GPK gets the Aghanim's Vortex. Not quite connecting on the Drow, but DK dead. With buyback available, has to use it. No dragon form for a while, though.
You have Doom, but look at the Lincolns. Already popped on Nightfall.
Oh, no. But no longer fortified Radiant base. Start off with a blink and a roar. Celery caught out. Trying to heal up. And the 2-man Aghanim's Vortex. Grabbing onto Tofu and Quinn. The DK dropping quickly. Roared and killed. Bet Boom just sweep through Gaming Gladiators while Duraccio has nothing to do but 4-stab away. Ace is in with a Doom and a War Stomp, but they've still got Aegis on this Terror Blade, while GPK free reigns as it back in on the Drow, finish off Duraccio, and the throne exposed with no defense remaining from Gaming Gladiators. They can only call GG. Bet Boom take game 1.
Big upset in the game 1. Fate Bolt, Telekinesis level 1, and they're gonna push out this wave immediately.
Zap the range creep. Accelerate. Taking a lot of damage. Shockwave comes, but saved. The last blast will take him down. First blood for the Pugna.
Gave some Lotus. 125 HP. Plus mana. Could be a good turnaround point. Celery now. Putting some pressure. Level 2 Arcane Curse. Save. Pops the stick.
Skewer across will finish him off.
Save. Already making a rotation.
Gets up in the face of Quinn. Another zip in. cancel out the roll, and a good arrow connection from Toronto Tokyo, bringing both of those supports to guard the 8-minute rune and getting a kill on the mid laner. Invis is spawning up top. Let's see if Celery can deny it. Save picks it up before he can, and now Celery put himself in harm's way, so GPK can get the clicks on him. Oh, the final touch for Save there. Deep Radiant Vision there from Bet Boom. And Duraccio, who's being dangled in front of them, being used as bait. The Gaming Gladiators there, setting the trap, gets the ulti off. Stun is coming, but the RP connects on the two of them. GPK unloading damage, but he's not tanky enough to withstand the DPS of Gaming Gladiators in the roll, stopping the Twin Gate usage of Toronto Tokyo. 3 huge kills for Gaming Gladiators and a great rotation from Quinn.
Does he even hit? He doesn't hit them.
He's not. That's what I mean. He's not doing anything. He's just floating around. Concoction channeled. Life Drain going to be stopped, and Save dying here under the Acid Spray and the Firestorm. So much damage spread around on top of the Pugman's head, and even getting the Pit of Malice to catch Resolution. Skewer back. Will connect on Quinn.
I think so.
And Global's there. You were talking about how that's the tool they need to use against the Storm Spirit. GPK with some fancy footwork getting away from one of the Rolling Thunder crashes, but in the end, pummeled into the ground by Quinn. Feel something coming though, as Nightfall rotating up here with Resolution. They spot Duraccio, reasonably tanky Alchemist though, and Nightfall pretty deep with the help of GPK onto Quinn. The swashbuckle away, the concoction coming, aiming for the Magnus, and Nightfall and GPK running low on resources. They'll use the RP to catch out Duraccio, but here comes the rest of Gaming Gladiators. GPK falls quickly. Save gonna get reversed. Back in thanks to Tofu. And they do move with one hero, but Ace scanned out and surrounded immediately by Bet Boom. Arrowed and a global, maybe a bit of coverage here for Ace to allow the rest of them to arrive.
Tanky.
He's so incredibly tanky. And Quinn is arriving to save up the Underlord. A skewer across, they're going to find Ace eventually. Or are they? He's fine. He's back in the tree line. Quinn getting vortexed. A lot of damage from GPK. Quinn, with a
disarmed both of them.
Disarming them, but still dies. Nightfall and Toronto Tokyo get on top of him. Swashbuckle spent in the mid lane might be a signal to go here for Bet Boom. In fact, it is. The GPK losing a lot of his resources early on, but Quinn gets blown up to the Starstorm. Celery, he wants it, and he'll get it. Takes down GPK and loses his life in the trade, but takes him down as an RP from Rezo finds Tofu in the backlines, and Bet Boom suddenly swinging momentum their way.
Pit of Malice, and he's gonna drop, so trying to farm off his BKB on a different side of the map. Tokyo getting caught. No leaf charges available.
Yeah, stunned and rooted, but healed up with a life drain. GPK back in again, and Duraccio has BKB and the Chemical Rage. Pops them both and tries to run away. They've got the global, giving a bit of cover. Looks like the slog's going to be okay, and Dark packs everything off multiple times while GPK balls towards the Rubik. Pit of Malice, concoction, chain stun, arrow slides in, catches Tofu. The heal is there with the life train on the Storm, and
great RP, where's the follow-up?
Rezo with the empowered slog, opening up and kills off Tofu. Gaming Gladiator is still able to stand their ground and fight with Quinn, but he misses a swashbuckle. Doesn't land it on anybody. Ace and Quinn still chasing Rezo, while on the left side, Duraccio's on top of Nightfall. The Alchemist is hunting the Slug. Not sure it's a fight that he can win, because there is backup there for Bet Boom, while Resolution, he's being pummeled down. The Decrypt buys a little bit of time. No skewer, just has a shockwave. A bit of dancing around with the Glimmer Cave, though, and Save has bought him enough space, while Duraccio kills GPK. Ace and Quinn still looking for Save, though. The Pugnet in the Decrypt, alive only so much longer. Slain by the Swashbuckle, and Gaming Gladiators with a huge pick on that Storm Spirit, but allowing the Slog to slip away.
Coming up from these heroes, 88 from Underlord. He does have 5 super tanky Guardian Greaves as well. Stolen Ward, only level 1, zip in.
GPK, very aggressive with his BKB, but he stanced up and just being right-clicked down. No buyback on the Storm. Nightfall pounces away. But that's BKB spent, no Shadow Dance, and no RP used. Resolution's down bottom, maybe trying to bait them in, but the backstab is there. Onto Celery's Silencer. Storm Spirit sent back by the Rolling Thunder. They can't kill off Silencer. Celery's healed up. Ace is protecting it, bodyguarding Celery. And Duraccio is
nice
BKB'd
dodge.
up. Looking for the catch onto the Mirana. Triple leap, off she goes. Hop, skip, and a jumper. Concoction will stop her in her tracks. Toronto Tokyo getting found out. Just need a bit more reveal. They'll find the takedown on Mirana now.
Try to go for this kind of a play. See if Roshan is available. Fiend's Gate immediately near the Twin Gate.
And then Quinn comes in from the back end. They spent Arrow and Skewer thinking they were going to come through the gate. In Gaming Gladiators, they delay things. It looks like Ace is a little bit stuck there between the two gates. Can't find a way around the wall. And Quinn, well, they pounced on Tofu, in fact. 4-stab away. GPK is in with his BKB. They stunned the Underlord, but he's too tanky to go on. Gaming Gladiators, they can reset and go back in. The swash, the Pit of Malice, the jump in with the shield crash. Quinn being focused by Nightfall, but they're so incredibly tanky. Bet Boom can't do the damage to any of these heroes to find anything. No picks, no nothing. Reza with a skewer, still holding out on that reverse polarity, but they'll lose the Magnus before he can use it. Toronto Tokyo leaping away, but the concoction will follow you no matter how far you run. Storm into the Roach Pit, zip-zapping northwards, will TP away to safety, but Save won't have the same escape. He's going to life drain, get circled on. Duraccio just running around the Pugner to find the takedown. And a 3-0. Concoction on the Storm, but very little can be done here by Bet Boom. Nothing left to give. Gaming Gladiators too tanky, still holding Aegis and Cheese. And going to be giving them mega creeps now as well.
There's the RP.
Yes. RP into what?
And the stolen RP.
Into RP again. Rubik turns it around on them. RP into Arrow did nothing for Bet Boom there. Slark and Storm unavailable. And mega creeps are coming. Decrepit Veil onto this Ace Underlord, but feels very little damage as the concoction from Duraccio going to self-stun him. Doesn't go forward onto Nightfall there. Instead, they'll aim for save, the easy pickings on the Pugner. Dead with no buyback. And the Slug pouncing in for one last hurrah. GPK zips into the back. They want the dieback on Celery, but I don't know if they'll find it. He's shielded, barriered, healed up and saved. Tofu with the stolen life drain forces the GG from GPK.
Yeah, Gaming Gladiators, complete domination in this second game. I'm still trying to figure out what happened. Like, why did Roshan go back?
No idea, mate.
Maybe because of Nightfall. That's the only logical explanation that I could